M0FXB, welcome to my channel. I'm just going to take apart this QUANSHENG UV-K5, why not? So you're going to need a pointy thing like this and some circlip pliers for removing the brass cog under the antenna. Otherwise this just pulls apart. Going to need a small flat plastic item as well, like a spudger or a soft screwdriver. There you go, something like that. Undo the antenna. Then in here you've got a brass ring. Start to turn that to the left. And it for some reason it starts off quite loose and then gets tight. So then you use this. You might get lucky, yours might be looser, and just start to turn it like so. And then you can see that there's grooves there that you can go into. The knob just pulls off. It is one-sided. It's a flat side there, so you need to just remember when you put it back on, it only goes on one way. But they do just pull off. Take the battery off, push and lift, and I think the batteries are quite good. So let's just finish taking that off a second. Okay, I've actually left the ring in at the moment because it just doesn't want to come out, but I'm looking very closely and it looks like the ring actually goes under the plastic as it does with the on-off button. So I've gone in there with just a flat item and poked it up here and pulled it up. And yeah, you're going to cause some damage if you do this, really. But you pull it up and it just starts to go. Now, if we just wiggle it now, if you look, it's just wiggling out, yeah? Now this is the bit that falls off, this plastic bit here, but it doesn't really matter. So I'm just seeing if, it looks to me like the ring isn't, you don't even need to remove the ring. As far as I can see, it's coming out anyway. So let's just keep wiggling. See in there. Can't see anything on this side. There is if you look underneath there, you sort of see the speaker and stuff. So I'm just going to wiggle, see if it comes out. There you go. So there's your plastic bit that falls out, but that's fine because just so you know, it falls here. Okay, get it the right way around. It's the bigger hole. Look, the bigger hole on the right. There's your USB-C that for some weird reason they've left off. You can see the solder parts there to solder it on. Why they've left that off on the UV-5R, I don't know. I'll just show you a picture of that. This is my video. I'll put the link in the description where the USB is missing, USB-C. And you can see there's the solder points. So if we just go back on the video a bit. On my video, see if I can find the point where you can see the USB-C. Yeah, you can see there, just here is where it would be. And there it is on the UV-K5. So I just don't understand why QUANSHENG did that. And they're selling radios without the USB-C. They're giving us a big super duper battery to sort of try compensate, but just fit the USB-C. Keep your customers happy. But anyway, so here we are, taking it off. I mean, I always feel like they're quite well made, these, you know. I'm not a components person, not a components expert person, but I think, you know, you think 15, 16 pounds sometimes delivered. There's your speaker keypad, there's your key. The keypad does lift out of this. Why are we going to take it out? Why not? There, look, see. Anyway, it seems like on the other side, they're quite fixed in quite well. Your function buttons, There's your speaker. If you want to change the speaker, look how easy it is to do that. I mean, some people, they turn these into nodes. You know, if you know what you're doing, they turn these into nodes, and they work well. But right, so okay, so I don't really want to go further than that. But if you really want to, what I might do, it's actually, I don't want to go take it apart too much. There's a screw underneath that screen. I don't really want to take that off. The LED that makes the screen yellow on this one, oh no, actually it's white. I wonder where that is, if it's in the actual screen. So that's it for me. I think I'm going to put it back together. Not that it was, I mean, it looks like you don't even have to take off the ring that was really, actually, really stiff. Let's see if it's stiff now that it's off. Now that it's off, it's loose, very loose. So I'm just going to screw that back in. So it looks like there's no screws holding this thing together. You just pull it out. But you know, if you want to go further on this, dismantle, take the screws off. How does the screen come off? No idea. I can see the screws. There is a screw under there holding it to the chassis. It's a good chassis, isn't it? Good quality, if you ask me. You know, for the price. Remember, because a lot of people complain about these devices. Will it do that? It can't do this. It can't do that. I mean, come on. You get all this for £17 in some cases. I mean, stop moaning and enjoy. Right. So, there, look, the ring seems loose. So it's probably just getting caught against the plastic. You think this thing here, VHF, UHF, plus all the other bands, plus a torch, you know, it's just PC programmable. Nice chunky antenna on these. Some people say, oh, they're rubbish. Well, they're not if you're stood on a hill. It's all down to where you are. You can get antennas with gain, but it's never going to be as good as being in a great location. So I like the yellow one. This is the white screen. So do you see that? I just literally pushed it back together. There's your battery. And the super battery does fit this one. If you get the UV-5R, there's a little plastic tab that's been added here. Just break it off and then it will fit. I've already done that. And then let's turn it on. You know, broadcast radio.
Well, that sounds like it might not definitely. Menu.
It talks to you. Ooh, forgot about that. I've added the Spectrum Scope software on this one. And the torch, I think it's that one. I can't remember which one's the torch, but one of them's, there it is there. Just come out of that. There's the torch there as well. Broadcast radio, nice big belt clip. So that's it. Thanks for watching my channel. 7.3, all the best.